So there's a natural progression when it comes to position. All right. If you get top cross side, people will you get 3 points just for the transition blow. There's many different ways to do it. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ways to do it. So you just have your hands up just like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hand close to the head, underneath, and then I'm just going to dig my fingernails here into the far armpit. This hand here, see, the elbow goes underneath his elbow. My hand, I like to just put it on the mat. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to straighten out the leg that's closest to his head. I'm going to put my knee right to his belt. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my shin like it's a knife, and it's like I'm just eviscerating it. Do you see how I'm just going to cut my shin directly across? A common mistake when people do this is they bring their shin up and then on top of the belt. I want to put my knee right to the belt line, and you see how I just slide it all the way across. Once I get all the way here, you see how my knee is right to the belt line. I'm going to bring it all the way to the other side of the mat, and then what I'm going to do, guys, is you see how I just bring my body weight forward, and see how my toe points to the sky, flip it. That way I can put both feet underneath his hips. The reason why I want to do this, I'm going to do this wrong, okay, Vince, and you're going to use your legs to get my ankle back in the guard. The reason why I want to do that, most guys will do this correct, where they have the knee close to the hip, and then they slide this all the way through. But once they get here, you see how my knee is all the way to the other side of the mat? They'll just drift this ankle over, and see how I wind up in his half guard. Now, this is not the strongest half guard in the whole world, he just has my shin, but it can be very problematic for me. All right, so what I want to do in order to prevent him from doing that is go ahead and try to get that half guard back. Okay, Vince, do you see how I'm bringing this all the way across, and I put my knee to the floor? From here, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to lean forward, and then I can flip my foot over. From here, then I'm able to insert my foot underneath. So again, it's just nice and relaxed. Okay, Vince, just accommodate me, please. You see how I knee against the belt, slide it across, knee to the floor. Look at my hip. Comes forward here, so that way my toe goes to the sky. Really tough. Virtually impossible for him to control my ankle. I just flip it, I just put my foot underneath. Next time, can we all try that, please?